Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and before the video begins, I just have a quick announcement on various different things. First of all, my latest video, The Truth About Travis, did fairly well, and I appreciate that, especially given that I was the only Aphmau fan that actually watches my videos, or actually recently subscribed, has actually turned up and actually commented, so I appreciate that. But then again, of course, Aphmau uploads the next video the next day, which is not the most recent episode, it's the one before that, which changed pretty much everything. Not quite everything, but the final conclusion parts of the video. Yeah, been waiting to upload that for a year, and suddenly it's all was worth about 24 hours. At least I didn't upload it too late. Regardless, I know I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and I'm probably not going to, because for the next 4 days I will be off in my Duke of Edinburgh residential at Sayers Croft. I understand it's not quite a place where you'd expect someone to go on a Duke of Edinburgh residential, if people do the Duke of Edinburgh, obviously. But I thought it would be appropriate because I can do it in the summer, there was time, and it turns out, of course, because the way that it worked back in my secondary school was that only certain people in what was called the Coin Centre were able to go to Sayers Croft. And of course, I never got the chance because I wasn't in the Coin Centre, but almost every single one of my good close friends were, and almost every single one of my good close friends did. So, year after year, some of them would leave, some of them would stay behind because they didn't want to go, but, you know, in general, that's what happened. And I never got the chance to see what it was like. And I vowed revenge. So that's what's going to happen. Even though I'm not at that secondary school anymore, so that's pretty much rendered pointless. Whatever, let's get on to the video in question, the topic in question. So this was going to be about Honey G originally, because I wanted to start doing commentary over someone. And of course I had it researched. I was going to do it on her latest song.
I'm a bad girl, I'm bussin'. I'm a bad girl, I'm bussin'. I'm a bad girl, I'm bussin'. I'm a bad girl, I'm bussin'.
But then yesterday, that changed. That plan was put down the drain, put to sleep, and will probably resurface in about a week's time. The person I'm making a video on today is a person called Roadman Shaq. You can just tell by that name what type of person this person is. So I'm guessing this person grew up in London, in the Hood, as he calls it. It's not even the hood, it's the Hood.
That's from the Hood, yeah?
Just let that sink in for a moment. So this all started back when my brother Campervan guy ended up showing me this video of BBC presenter Charlie Sloth being interrupted by Roadman Shaq. And I'm just going to leave a couple of clips of the interview in question. It's about the fact that he wasn't credited on his album or something like that, or maybe what he submitted for the album wasn't actually used. I'm not quite sure, because it's quite hard to understand this person speaking, as you're about to see now. So I'm just going to put a few clips over on the top of this video.
Boom. It's evident that, you're not trying to get me on the thing. You're treading on thin ice.
Yeah.
Thin ice. And have to stay protected in. You get me? It comes vertical.
What's that?
Vertical.
What's that?
Vertical.
What?
Where is that? Vertical.
Where is that?
Fam, you know the other one, the thing's horizontal.
Oh, vertical.
Muffin thing. You think that man's bars is not sufficient. You get me?
So, no what?
Whoa.
Say again. Say again. Say again. That's it.
Sufficient.
Okay, so you've seen what this person sounds like. Of course, we've got. I'm actually going to say this right now. This may seem very controversial, but it's my honest opinion that Roadman Shaq has more potential to become a meme than DJ Khaled. Out of all of those clips, I'm sure that every single one of them can become a meme. I know that personally, Campervan guy has not stopped saying muffin ting for 24 hours now. So that on its own This shows the meme-worthy power of this adorable lost child. But that's not the only thing about Roadman Rapper Shaq, because, of course, as you can guess by his name, Roadman Rapper Shaq is a rapper. So let's watch some of his rapping.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm not even going to go any further, just boom, right there. Just emphasize that point right off the bat. Anyway, resuming, at least to be fair, he didn't start it off with the year that it was released, or whatever. That cliche he avoided.
2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3, quick maths.
At least one thing is refreshing, that his quick maths is better than his quick English.
Everyday man's on the block, smoke trees.
Ah yes, one thing I forgot to mention. You know how posh people, you know, there's a stereotype that instead of saying I, they will say, for example, one. I mean, my cousin Fraser and I have a joke about that, that if we were to make a posh people autocorrect, we would have I autocorrect to one. But besides the point. Of course, you have the exact opposite going on here. And instead of saying one, to emphasize, you know, the first person, he will say man. Now, I mean, that's fair enough, I guess, if he's going to do that every once in a while. But no, every single time that he talks to him about himself, he will refer to himself as man, without exception. I've not found a single time where he uses the word I. It's always man. And not even that. In the interview with Charlie Sloth, he would always refer to both him and Charlie Sloth as man. So it was very, very confusing sometimes, trying to figure out who the heck he was talking about. Apart from, of course, when he says stuff like the
See your girl in the park, that girl is a uckers.
Such a shame that this video was uploaded on May the 10th. You know, a bit before, you know, the diss track started to become the popular norm on YouTube. It's a shame because maybe it would have got more attention. Or maybe, of course, that diss right there would have got so much more attention because, honestly, I cannot think of a better diss than that. Not only is that girl apparently ugly, according to him, because obviously it's the girl of someone else, so obviously that person doesn't think so, but whatever. Not only is she ugly, but he has to say, uckers. Uckers. It's like it's something in his throat. It's going, uckers. Yeah, well, there you go. What more can I say to that? There's nothing else. He could just drop the mic right there and just leave. Well, he doesn't have a mic, but regardless, drop a figurative mic and just leave, and everything would sort itself out, and he can carry on his merry way. But wait, there's more!
When the thing went quack, 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 you man were ducking.
That is my favourite line. Of course. It took me a while to realize he wasn't actually referring to the girl he was talking about, the uckers. No, he wasn't referring to her going quack, quack, quack. No, it's actually a gun, or a ting, as he says. You know, because when the ting goes quack, 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 you know, he ducks. You know, very, very cowardly act. I mean, I personally, if someone was pointing a gun to my face and it started going quack, 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 I personally would just put my arms out in a cross formation, just as Jesus died, and let it hit me straight in the head. I have no fear. I have no ballistophobia whatsoever. I'm a normal person. This person, of course, this person ducks when they're being shot. How ludicrous.
Old tight ass me, he's got a pumpy. Old tight my man, he's got a frisbee.
Okay, that last 4 verses, I know I'm stopping this every 4 verses or every 2. What did he say there? I didn't get a single word apart from, he's got a frisbee. You know, probably to use as a shield against the gun going quack, 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 of course.
I trap on the phone, moving that cornflakes. Rice crispy, hold tight my girl Whitney.
Remember, kids, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Roadman Rapper Shaq approves.
On the road doing 10 toes. Like my toes.
Credit where credit is due. When I watched this video for the first time, I was not expecting on his shoes, well, no, sorry, not his shoes, his socks, for it to say toes. Yep. That's actually commitment to this video, to be fair. I was not expecting that. I mean, even for the music video that I did, you know, with all the weird camera angles I had to use, even that, honestly, this is a whole new level right here. I need to get on this guy's level. He's just showing me the way.
Man not rapping it, so like, man's finished. The bars is expired, rude boy. Yeah? I listen. Boom. Man's on the blocks. Shout me. You done now.
M. Night Shyamalan, are you watching? Because that is an unpredictable ending right there. The beat was so long that he couldn't even statistically conceive any more lyrics than that. I mean, the beat was just too long. I mean, how much? Yeah, it's actually 1 minute. Yeah, I've spoken about one minute of this video. It was a 1 minute long beat, and it was too much to handle. I mean, I can't write for what 1 minute. What are you doing scrolling through my old songs? What are you talking about? Of course not. Of course I've never done that. Come on. It's just, like I said, it's a whole new level. 1 minute beat. Impossible. You can't finish off any other way, like I said. The original video, of course, is actually 2 minutes long, but the thing is that he's actually just, at least the video itself that is on here, by AE Media, is actually just repeated. So there's no point commenting the rest of it, because I've said pretty much everything. Apart from commenting on, you know, man's on the block. Apart from that, everything. So, yeah, without further ado, I think that shall conclude this for now. If this gets enough support, I will use that same beat and I will make a response to Roadman Rapper Shaq coming up next week, along with the Honey G video. So yes, on that note, lords and ladies, I'm going to say, until next time, farewell.
Man not rapping it, so like, man's finished. The bars is expired, rude boy. Yeah? I listen. Boom. Man's on the blocks. Shout me. You done now.